I mentioned it on this community tab to get you guys up to speed on certain things. Around last week, well, 3 days ago, on my community tab, I mentioned that recently my grandmother passed away. My grandmother, who I spent my entire life with, went down. She just died. And after hearing this out, it made my heart drop. It made me shake in an amount of fear. All of us shook, seeing it, seeing the horror on everyone's faces. I hope to God that it was just a bad dream. It was all sort of a bad dream that I could wake up from. Something that I wasn't ready to do. Hey, Flame. I posted on my community tab about this, but the reason why I delayed it for so much was because for the last 4 days before posting, that's 3 or 4 days before posting it, I was going through a lot of shit. I was already on break, just to work on my own things and whatnot. Get myself in order, spend time with people, letting my creativity flow. But I delayed it so much. I delayed it again because of the said events. And it was the first time in so long, in many years, that I've seen my dad cry. It was the first time I've seen everyone just completely shut down. I wasn't the only one this time around. I had to reconnect. Not that I cared anyways right now. Yeah, my grandmother was a big, what's the word? She's not just an icon in the family. She was a real human being. She's one of the best human beings that I've ever got to spend my entire 21 years of life with. Ever since the day I was born, she treated me like no other. When my sister was born, she treated her the same way. She lived to be 80 years old and see her grandchildren. We got to see her one last time before the events happened. Going on until it was said to us. And as much as I didn't hate life already, as much as I didn't hate life enough already, you got people out here doing bad shit, and you're gonna take away the people who are good in their lives? Sometimes I question life, but I'll never question my faith. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. We just talk. This is serious talk here. You see, the Nintendo Switch isn't because no games. This is real. A lot of stuff broken, but I won't go into too much detail about how it all happened and why it happened in the first place. After what was said to me and what was told to me about how it went down and whatnot. All I can say is the cause of her death was a stroke. The last thing you want to die to was a stroke. There are certain ones who I will never forgive for certain things. But I didn't want to crash out immediately. I just walked outside, wait for everyone to be gone, and just for the first time in years, I finally broke down. What up, Thomas? I finally broke down in tears. It's just hard to explain, really. And honestly, everyone, I'd be lying to you all if I said if I was completely fine. I was suddenly okay out of the water and whatnot. That I'd be perfectly fine once more. Truth is, I'm not. I'm still hurt. I'm still grieving. And I was just debating whether or not I'd do this stream or whatnot. Because I was still not out of the water. I was still not out of the process. Oh yeah. For those joining there, my grandmother passed away, and I'm just talking about how hard it is for everyone, and how much impact she had on our lives. Yeah, what you need to know, Chatu, is my grandmother passed away. And you want to know which one? It's my dad's mom. She's been a cultural influence and the best wise person to go to. Someone who listens. Hey, we don't talk about religion here. Hey, I'm gonna stop right there. We don't talk about religion. She has been the best being in our lives. She has done no one wrong. She has been the best person in anyone's lives. And I'll be damned if she wasn't honored. Personally, I'd be offended if she wasn't honored. And it leaves me with a lot of questions in my head, which I haven't really gotten over. There's a lot of stuff that I buried deep down within my soul that I wasn't ready to confront. She has done no one wrong. She's done everything right. She's done right by everyone, even when some never did right by her, especially certain people that we knew and thought to trust. This one I start questioning the logic of life and death. What happens after we die? Like, I refuse to believe that if we die, it'll all be black. What I chose to believe from when I was a child is that the stars in the sky are those who have passed on, those who are reunited with their loved ones. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there, Randy. That's just kind of disrespectful to say how much money people leave there. It's not about inheritance or any that type of shit. I'm not into inheritance or that bullshit. So you might want to tone that down. I don't care for inheritance or any of that shit. What I want is my grandmother back. Yeah, that's kind of... I choose to believe that. That's my belief. You can believe whatever you want. No, I'm not into inheritance or that type of shit. In my eyes, those who just want inheritance after their deaths or whatnot, yeah, they can go to hell for all I care. Who cares about a damn will? I'm gonna have to tell you about this. You might want to keep that out of the stream, because I'm trying to be real here. Who cares about a damn will? Honestly, I don't really care about a will. What I truly want is my grandmother back with me for at least 10 more years. 10 more damn years, and I'd be happy. Because I get to spend every moment with her before it comes. Like, it's not really fair. Okay, if anyone keeps mentioning a will or some shit, you're gonna have to get timed out for it. Because this ain't no time for that shit. At all. This ain't about money or whatnot. Okay? Do not say anything about wills or whatnots. Because I truly don't care for that shit. My grandmother has done right by others. She's been with me and my father and everyone else through thick and thin. Okay, one last time. One last time I'm going to say this. Those who keep mentioning it will or whatnots, or what they leave behind or something, they are going to get timed out or banned. Got it? One last chance. I get why the curiosity though, but this isn't about a will or any type of shit. This is about someone who is personally close to me, who I treasure, or whatnot. And people who are saying things in a will, or whatnot, I get your curiosity, but no, don't ever ask those questions here. Those are not allowed. Okay, that is kind of enough. Alright, alright, right now, those who keep mentioning that will get timed out. For those, for those who care about an inheritance and not a human being's life or whatnot, y'all are going to have to understand possessions can be replaced at any time. A human life, however, cannot. You need to respect that. And my phone's going to go dead, so I better wrap this up right now. I just want to make this update. You're good, Flame. You're good. You're good. I'd be lying to you all if I said I'll be completely fine or whatever. But I'm going to tell you guys the honest truth that no one would ever say. I'm not okay. We're not out of the water yet. And even if we were, we'd still not be okay. But as long I choose to believe that the souls, the stars in the sky, are people who passed on their souls and being reunited. But we don't truly know what happens after death. There's a lot of theories about it, but only those who do know what's after death are the ones who passed on. And whatnot. So, for those who have given me my family condolences and pretty much bless us with happiness and whatnot. Thank you guys for your condolences. Thank you guys for your blessings. Thank you guys for caring. I don't need money. I don't need nothing. I need friends. What I do need are the people who I trust, people who I care for, people who will be by my side to the very end. Well, okay, that one I can answer, like I did say before. Be prepared for this one. We were told that she died of a stroke. It's kind of complicated to answer. I can't really explain the entire thing without everyone being on board with it. And most of the things are not public knowledge, so I can't really say for certain. Which is not, I don't have the full right to talk about how it all happened. I can only talk about this publicly. But things happen, and they happen. My wish for her is that she rests in peace. She'll get to watch over us and see how we grow. I originally didn't want to make this update video or stream because I was still going in between emotions on what I should do. And whatever happens, for certain. Hey Neo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I feel like ending it quite soon because my phone is gonna die. So if anyone's expecting a raid or whatnot, don't bother, because this is not the stream for that. Still processing the grief, Neo. It's been a lot. It's been difficult for my family for the past 7 days. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end this here because my phone is gonna die. It's a natural death, guys. Seriously. Good for you, Neo. What I'm gonna do another video, not a stream, whatnot, but a video what I'm gonna do going forward. But I will say something. I will continue content creation and whatnot because it's one of the things that keeps me happy. And I enjoy being with you guys. Besides family, I see you guys as friends and how you guys are. So this is going to be the end of the stream. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for listening to what I got to say. And I hope I can do a lot more talks with you guys sooner or later. But right now, I'm just going to think about what I'm going to do, whatnot. So, see you guys next time. Bye, guys.